Welcome to the CFG Game Cast episode number 220, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode weekly and release it on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, and subscribing, and commenting on our YouTube channel, the CFG channel, or go to our main website, confreaksgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. If you want to throw some ducats our way and support the podcast in any way, you can become a VIP member by going to the main website, the CFG.store, for some extra goodies. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today, I got my two awesome co-hosts. I got Lex in the second seat. What is going on, my cyborg?
Moving in on Smitty's woman. Cat's down for some banana bags. Woo!
Oh my God.
Make free time tomorrow. We're calling in the forces. I'm doing good. I've been reading at such an extreme pace that Adam kind of complained this week. He was like, "You were reading a lot." I was like, "You're at your computer a lot." And he's like, "Touche, man."
Who even says that though about somebody reading?
I mean,
Shame
I
on
was
you,
going
Adam.
through
That's a very Wario move of you.
Right. I was going through huge books though, so I get it. Behind me, you can't see, there are 12 books waiting for me on the couch. So I am fully into Sarah J. Maas right now. She's a great author. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I've just kind of been relaxing. Like Smitty said, I was taking a break, like a mental health break a little bit. And then every week I'm like, I could stream or I could do it next week. So I'm in this weird limbo of like being not constantly having to be on all the time is kind of nice.
It feels good.
It does.
It feels good to kind of detach yourself from it.
My spoopy crew is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm good. I promise. I will meet that obligation next week for sure, at least Tuesday or Thursday." But I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm happy right now. I'm doing things, taking care of stuff I haven't been. Like I'm doing a little internal spring cleaning, and now it is external.
Well, you're looking very healthy and very good. I mean, you've definitely lost a
40
lot
pounds down, man.
Very nice. Very nice.
Also, little man, we cut his nails. I am okay. I did not do this to myself on purpose. I promise. So if you see my hands, please it's okay. He's a kitten. He doesn't know. But I trimmed his nails yesterday after this attack. So
yeah,
Jesus.
He was playing. Real hard.
He always plays. He always plays constantly. Oh, but that's good.
He picks up a jungle gym when I'm on the toilet. I'm like, "Sir, I don't want you in my lap or on my shoulders." And he's like, "Too bad." Ha ha. So I play this game of like pushing him into the bathtub. It's a lot.
Does he like water?
It's a lot. Oh yeah, he's very fascinated by the sink. And after we get out of the shower, he's like, "I'm gonna walk around." And he did the most orange cat thing ever. He likes being upside down and playing, but he fake chewed on our you've got the curtain in your shower, but you've got the one that's on the inside, the plastic.
Yeah.
I thought it was a weird Dax thing, but I think it's an orange cat thing. He pretends to bite it and then he goes and just makes this weird, like, loud crunching noise. That's not even what he sounds like when he eats. It's like he's mimicking what chewing sound. It's hysterical. But he was doing that yesterday. I was laughing hysterically because in the spare bath, I have it tied up so he won't climb the curtain. But yeah, he's doing really good. He's adorable.
Wow. Hey, but Lex.
Yeah.
Do you know who actually survived a full summer heat day with a 10-year-old today? Well,
also
you too,
me.
But still, yeah.
Yes.
But it's not competition.
I do.
You know who else did?
I do. His name is
the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Yo, we are doing well, like you alluded. It is Lizard Elsa's 10th birthday. She is double digits. Not her official birthday, it's Monday. But we celebrated today, so that was a lot of fun. We were out in the heat. It was a splash pad and whatnot. Obviously, I am finally done also with the antibiotics. However, I still have my IV in for another 2 weeks, just in case it rears its ugly head back out. But we're feeling pretty good.
If it does, we'll fight it.
So
That's good, man. I'm glad. I'm just finally glad that you're good. That you're.
Dude, I didn't realize
now.
how bad I really felt over the last couple months until I'm like, oh, I feel like actually me, and like there's not like something just like, you know, just
hindering
always
you.
there,
Constantly looming. Yep.
Yeah. So it's been nice. I'm enjoying that, but it's been good. Yeah, I've just been like game wise. Zao. I've been playing Zao, I believe it's called.
The EA 5.
Game. Yeah. I've been enjoying that. It's what genre would you say it is? A
side-scrolling action.
Not platformer. Side-scrolling action.
Yeah, I mean it's not really it's kind of like a mix of action and like Metrovania. I wouldn't say it's quite Metrovania, but it is. It's still a good side-scrolling action.
It's good.
It's like Prince of Persia.
I'm enjoying it.
The new Prince of Persia.
Yeah. This new Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Playing that. I've been kind of bouncing around. I didn't realize Stranded Alien Dawn is on PlayStation now as well. So that's amazing because I'm still playing that on PC. Like my original, no, I think this is like my second build, maybe, but I'm enjoying that. Infection Free Zone, Destiny 2. I'm gearing up, working on a review now. I've started that because this is kind of like June 4th is a big, like, I have been with Destiny almost as long as I've been with Scorp Kitty. This is gonna be my love letter. If you will, to Destiny.
Right before Scorp Kitty, because I remember you talking to me about it when we.
I know, I know, like it might have been
the end of softball season, beginning of kickball season. You're like, I know you also play games. Are you playing Destiny? I was like, no, I don't have internet connection right now. And then you introduced me to
That's the first
Scorp.
time I ever raided in a game or anything like. And I was playing with a buddy of mine from college, and then like I have gone and IRL met some of the people that were in the same clan. Like I've got a deep history with Destiny. So the fact that the Light and Dark saga is coming to an end, I'm going balls to the wall on it. We finishing it that day.
That's awesome
for sure.
Okay. Well,
I'm pumped. There's all kinds of things. Plus, Summer Game Fest is like 2 weeks away. IGN Live is around the corner.
Is it 2 weeks away? Oh, it is. You're right.
It's like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to summer.
It's almost June, bro.
Yeah.
Already.
I don't even know if I want to do a live thing. I think we should do a live.
Opening day. I feel like, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's only one day.
I can put it in my calendar.
It's June 7th.
Nah, dude, it's like a whole ass like 3 months.
Well, okay, I'm talking about the event. The streaming thing is one day. It's June 7th. They don't do constant stream. Like I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how Keeley does it, but Jeff Keeley specifically for his own company for Summer Game Fest, but he claims the summer for any release that comes out underneath that tag. It's like it's kind of weird. It's very interesting.
It's like, yeah, we'll throw you in.
Yeah, it's like,
Game Fest,
what?
Baby.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like
this
what?
Is months down the road. Like, what are you talking about? That's too much.
I know, right?
That's too much. Just give us a couple days. We're good.
Yeah, the Summer Game Fest thing is like on June 7th. The stream day specifically for it is June 7th. The announcement.
Yeah, and then other people. So like, I know IGN Live is around then. I think Ubisoft's got something.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. That's always
other people. Like,
yeah.
Well,
I always skip it. Ubisoft, like Ubisoft is okay. Here's a trick of the trade. Ubisoft's like presentations have always been garbage. I'm sorry to say, like
I kind of agree.
Always
I'm not
been.
Gonna lie.
It's like
I love some of their games.
You can love the games. I have no problems. Love the games as you want, but dude, like it takes
having a blast.
It is 2 to 3 hours of just like, why are you so damn long? Like
It doesn't
it's
need
like
to be.
it doesn't need to be that long. Yeah, and most of it is, hey, here's a new Just Dance, and then the Just Dance presentation for like 25 minutes. That stuff is like, we know it's a yearly thing. We don't need to see this again. It's like, come on now.
Hey man, that's their marketing team. Been like, look, we strategize, we got a plan,
But if people,
we got to execute this plan.
man, if people are like bored of your presentation of it, well, for me, like, and then plus all the stupid stuff that Ubisoft's been doing recently, I'm not gonna be on top of it, especially with the Star Wars and the Assassin's Creed, all that nonsense. Nah, I'm good. I'm not
Crazy.
I'm not gonna waste my time on
what
it.
they're doing.
Mm-hmm. So like, yeah.
EA's
So,
trying to do something.
well,
like,
EA's being
or I don't know
EA.
if they're gonna be EA's being A.
Yeah.
EA's being A, dude.
Yeah, so like they're just saying, hey, wow, we got, but now some people are showing the true colors and be like, hey, we could be just as bad as EA, and it's like, okay, yeah, you definitely can be, but I don't know why you want to. I don't know why you want that moniker.
Why
but
would
okay.
you though?
Yeah,
It's not. Maybe I don't know.
Corporate heads. It's the corpos, man.
Yeah,
The
pretty
corpos are
much.
destroying the industry, at least the high-end AAA industry, because they
yeah.
don't get it. They
well,
don't get it.
Nope.
In the words of Donk, because like Donk is really a big supporter of indies. I'm a big supporter of indies. I think pretty much everyone here is a big supporter of indies. Just support
Love indie.
indies, man. Like, cause like, I mean, people who are legitimate, or like, if there's a big AAA,
They're doing real games, good games.
Yep, a big AAA studio that is not so money grabbing, like Larian, I would say, like, and stuff like that. Like, be behind them and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, when you see these weird things, like, I hope that this, like, I really hope that the structure for that Ubisoft is trying to introduce fails, because if it doesn't, that's what we're going to. Yeah, that's what we're going to be. That's going to be the next stage of stuff in the future.
There's no way they're going to hit projections, dude. Because it's so off-putting how just egregious it is, dude. Like, you can't say like you have some things already built out you can get with an extra bonus money. Like, just make it a game. It's in the game, dude. It should be in the game.
And then the 3 days, and then the 3 day early thing. It's like, come on. It's like, really? It's like, anyways, I digress. But
I blame streamers.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
Noise.
Okay, but yeah. As for me, though, actually, I would say that I was actually productive this week. I did a lot, actually, this week, because like on Sunday last week.
This week,
I meant streaming wise and stuff. Like I actually sat down and streamed a lot. Yeah, so like Sunday I streamed V Rising, which I'm going to be playing again probably tomorrow again. More V Rising, but I'm stuck. Like I was actually debating if I should even stream it, because I'm stuck in one specific spot and I just cannot get past it. So I'm. Well, I mean, if y'all want to get on, I'm not going to stop. I'll definitely be down.
The details. We'll get the details after the game.
You're busy at 2 p.m., Smitty.
Busy at 2 p.m.
You're busy around 2 p.m.
Why? Is that when y'all doing your? Oh my god!
Yep.
You didn't really get that, did you? Really?
I'm gonna order it after stream. I just got to see if Dust wants to be a part of it. She said 2 p.m. because Az is napping, and I said okay.
Okay, so that. Okay, then yeah. So there you go. So yeah, I'll be down for it too, because that'd be nice. And then also, so on Monday I was testing out a thing called Marvel Monday, because I have never played certain Marvel games, but I've been wanting to do it. So this week I started with Deadpool, and because I'd never played the Deadpool game.
I thought that was a game, dude.
Yeah, I know, and that game is like the game came out.
I've never played it.
You know what's crazy? That game came out 15 years ago. No.
No, it didn't.
2009, I believe, on the PS3.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No.
I think he's right.
And there was another one.
No, they made it for the PS4, I believe, in 2017, before they lost the rights to it. That's because you can't buy the game anymore. Yeah, so that game came out.
Is that what happened? Because
that's what happened.
know about it on PS4. I did not know it was like a PS3.
Oh, okay, sorry. It came out in 2013. Sorry. So the original release of that game was 2013. Then it was re-released as an HD. An HD remaster on the PS4 as a physical game. Yeah. So so did that. Yeah. So I decided to play that. Was playing that on Monday, and I'm probably gonna play it every Monday and stuff. And then after I'm done with that, I play another Marvel game until I finish the itch of Marvel.
Did you play
games.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
I did play Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't play it. I didn't play it on stream. Although I think I should play it on stream.
So good.
Now I think I should play it on stream. It was a good game.
Those Guardians of the Galaxy better than the MCU Guardians of the Galaxy. That's how good it. No, I mean legit, dude. Like legit. Wow. I thought it was way better. Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy might be on the list. I will say that. If anyone has Ultimate Alliance, I was actually thinking about that too, but I don't know if anyone has Ultimate Alliance. So, but we'll see. And then, then on Tuesday I played. No, I had to break on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday I played Street Fighter 6 because I wanted to try out Akuma. And he's fun to play, I will say. So yeah. So I was doing a lot of cool stuff. And then earlier today, we just did the recording for the what do you think spoiler cast for X-Men 97. So
nice. I was gonna ask you about that. I cannot believe you did not let me be a part of that. You fuck.
You were not, dude. You were busy. I was just like,
how do you know? What do you mean you knew? What?
We planned it. Well, you were busy with your daughter's birthday.
Oh, you guys did that today?
Yeah, we did that today.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotcha.
I was like, how did I know? It's like we were there. Yeah.
You didn't even invite Lex.
Well, no, I did. Well, you weren't even done. You weren't done with it because last week you said you were done. You were only on episode 5.
I was going to.
Oh well, yeah. So
you weren't even finished with your legs.
No.
Yeah.
Not last week. Look, I wasn't feeling good. I was like vomiting for like 2 weeks straight. Okay.
Okay. Well, then there you go. That's probably why. That's probably why I was
it. But you also said that you read like 78 million books.
I read 7.
So you were busy and preoccupied. So there you go. And secondly,
hanging off the bed.
So yeah. So I just wanted. Well, like my friend Stevie, she is really into comics and stuff, and we're gonna probably do. We're gonna do another.
Apparently isn't either. It's fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The next one we're gonna do is gonna be Avatar: The Last Airbender season 1, which is gonna be in June.
I've watched them all.
Really? Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah, really.
No.
He really does not want to talk.
I
get it.
No, really. Dude, you were busy. What do you want me to say?
Save me for a good one.
You make it sound like it's insulting now. Like, dude, the reason why I was doing it was because it's a lot to ask. That's why I was doing it. I was asking other people to do it. Yeah, it's like I'm asking a lot of I'm telling a person like to say, hey, I'm gonna finish an RPG, like finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That like for something like that. Still. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just
I know.
It's like I need to make sure I get like with certain things like that. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
instead of pressuring y'all to do it.
But like literally the things that I have seen and stuff, like you not say a word to me.
Well, we haven't. We literally thought of I literally thought today about yeah. Well, here's the thing though, dude. We actually had 2 different. So originally, this is what I was thinking. Because originally I wanted to do Avatar as 1 episode, or like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the 1 episode. But then I realized, why am I going to do 1 episode of 3 seasons worth of a series? What if we just do it by season? And then what if we split Korra? Yeah, what we split with Korra and split Avatar as its own thing? And then I kind of want to do one for the M. Night Shyamalan movie, but but I want to.
I never watched that.
I never watched it either. That. I want to see. I think it would be a perfect, funny one to do. I think I would be like spoiler cast of it.
Live action.
The Netflix live action was good.
I never saw the live action of that either. Yeah. So I mean,
Netflix one?
I don't have Netflix. I didn't.
Kitten movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, eventually I will. I mean, because I have a list of stuff I need to watch. Like I still need to watch Scott Pilgrim. I still haven't seen that. And then
I'm in the middle of that right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Did you say that's like one of your favorite? Like you got the game and everything, but you never watched the movie?
Have no. I'm talking about
the movie, the show.
I'm talking about the show.
It's so good. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah, there's a show called what was it called? Yeah.
Oh God. Scott Pilgrim something.
Saves the World or some shit?
No, it was Scott.
okay,
So
I made
it's
that
some. Yeah, there's a show. There's a show.
I think, it's called Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
There we go.
And it's really good. I've been watching it.
Who invited Robert Downey
thank you.
Jr. to the podcast? That's hilarious.
Roberta Downey Jr.
Roberta Downey. That's freaking hilarious.
I love Robert Downey.
Oh
Jr.
my god.
That's
Yeah, so no,
fantastic.
but like I said, it was a great week. So next week hopefully it's gonna be a good week. A little bit of a housekeeping along the way though too. Like tomorrow I might do another V Rising stream. Hopefully we'll see Snake Eyes. Hopefully we'll see Smitty. We don't know, but we'll see
Dude,
how
I'll
it's
get the
gonna
game
go.
tonight, dude. I will catch up tonight.
Yeah. And
I don't
then
have bedtime tonight. I don't have anything like set
Oh, you
up,
good?
like, maybe
Okay.
stream it, maybe.
okay, I like it.
People
And then
feel froggy.
yeah, and then on then on Tuesday, oh Fireboy, hello. Then on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a multiversus. Smitty and I are going to be on the doing a multiversus stream.
Hey,
I
buddy.
would invite you, Lex, on that, but unfortunately, it's 2v2.
It's okay.
Yeah, that one's
Oh, wait, what?
2v2.
2v2?
Yeah, there's 2v2. You can only be in teams of 2. Remember how multiverses work?
Oh wait, do I have somebody?
If you're going to be playing with me.
No, I don't. Oh wait.
You remember
What's the plan
yesterday?
here?
I asked you yesterday if you wanted
Yes,
to.
no, Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember all this.
Yeah, and then I said, "Hey,
So, like,
are you-
it's just you gonna be playing against me the whole time? Like,
No,
we're not
it's-
gonna, like, there's not gonna be other people, or
well, I mean, it's two. I mean, two online. Then we'll play. Then we play the internet. That's why I was gonna. That's what I was thinking it was gonna be. Like, what other way would it
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm a dumbass. Don't listen to me.
It's okay. I understood. I was just waiting for you
did
to
not.
catch up.
Yeah,
I can't say
yeah,
that
yeah,
you're a
I get it
dumbass.
now.
You know,
I
it's
get
fine.
it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Love you too.
That's all me. That's all.
You see, a 2v2 is with two people.
way this works is-
baby.
Yeah.
Put it away. Put it
Oh my
away.
Oh my gosh! I was like, "What is he kidding?"
Hey.
Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah. So on Tuesday we're gonna be streaming the release of when Multiversus comes out and see where it's gonna go on that. Scott Pilgrim versus not knowing there's a freaking what the fuck's going on. That's hilarious. But anyways, I know you don't want to be hearing Smitty's misadventures of remembering how things work sometimes, but we'll go through the normal rigmarole that we like to do each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic of discussion in the world of video games that happened in the previous week. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry. And we don't want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers on Twitch, on YouTube, on Kick, to be a part of the conversation. So by all means, if there's something you want to chime in about on whatever we talk about, type it inside the chat. We would love to discuss it with you, and we will go from there. Yeah, we've been chatting it up, man. There was a lot of stuff we were talking about, so there you go.
Man, we got
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah, so but anyways, let's get this started. Lex,
No.
what did you bring to the table?
So, speaking of Multiversus, if you didn't know, it's released on May 28th. I'm not invited, but that's okay. The new trailer came out. If you haven't watched it, please do. It is fantastic. I gotta figure out where this sound was coming from. As I was doing pre-pod, I was watching the trailer and I could hear sound, but I don't know from where because it's not my speakers. So one of my monitors apparently has speakers. I gotta figure out what happened. I don't know. Anywho, if you didn't know, now you know. So in the trailer, I believe we're playing it now. I'll let a little bit of it play out before I say. We get some new characters, okay? As you can see, Bugs Bunny. We've got Velma, right? Marvin the Martian, okay? Hold on to your panties. There's the Iron Giant. We've got Rick and Morty. We've got Finn the Human and Cake the Cat, a variant of Jake the Dog. If you didn't know, if you don't watch Adventure Time, which
I knew the
bless
Marvin
your
Martian
soul.
was added.
Marvin
into this.
Martian was added, but
I
just
didn't
wait.
know that either.
This is the era of villains. If y'all didn't know, it's your villain era. Welcome. We've been waiting for you because Stripe from the Gremlins. Okay,
Oh, nice.
we've got Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Agent Smith from The Matrix, the Joker, There are so many characters being released, and I love this.
Mhm.
I love that we are doing the villain era. It is so fantastic. I'm so excited to see what everybody does. Also, I love the Iron Giant. I don't know if y'all know. I love the
Mhm.
Iron Giant. He's like my favorite. Am I a little salty that some of my favorite cartoon characters aren't in here?
Not
Yeah.
yet, but not yet.
Not yet. But that would be great if the twins get put in. I would be so
The
excited.
twins.
Yes, my favorite cartoon is called I think my brain died.
Wishbone.
Nope. Haha. That'd be great though. I would like that.
Ice climbers.
No, it's the Mystery Shack. Hold on. Why can't
Mystery
hello?
Shack.
Shack. No, I'm just playing.
Mystery Shack. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Wait, are we talking
Gravity Falls?
Gravity Falls?
Grunkle
Okay,
Stan.
yeah.
Yes. I would love. My brain died real time. I'm so. Whoa, that was loud.
Sorry.
I think it would be so fun if the twins or if Grunkle Stan or Ford, Uncle Ford was in it. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Uncle Ford to me is my Rick Sanchez, you know?
Mm.
But I'm so excited. I'm not good at these games. A fair warning. If y'all see me playing, please do not laugh at me, okay? I don't see great. I have the new specs, so maybe I'll see better. Everybody looks fantastic. Now, I do find Multiversus is easier for me than Smash Bros. So hopefully, but I will be playing this. I'm excited. I will probably play this offline, to be quite honest. But I'm very
Can you play
excited.
it offline?
Like not streaming, I mean.
Oh,
you know?
okay. I didn't know. Okay.
But I do love that we're doing like the villain era. Jason Voorhees, I was not expecting that. Agent Smith, absolutely not. And I'm surprised Cake the cat is there. I know it's a variant of Jake the dog, but she's her own kitty cat, you know? So I'm excited. I was curious what you guys thought.
I mean, I think that like it's actually kind of funny because like when they decided to bring in like Jason and Agent Smith. First off, Agent Smith, no one put that on the card because that was not on my bingo card. Especially with Jason. Yeah. Well, no, Gremlins been in there for a bit. Gremlins was there for they were in the beta.
Yeah, while the beta was open.
Yeah, it was Gizmo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gizmo and Stripe. Yeah. So they're both there. I didn't know about Cake. I was trying to remember it, but I kind of stopped before with Cake and like when Rick and Morty. Like I stopped when Rick and Morty just came into the beta, but I do know that. So the biggest thing is a very cool thing, and like I think the idea, because like I think we talked about this originally about like Multiversus coming.
Because it was weird.
Yeah,
we
it was
didn't realize it was even a beta. They didn't communicate that they were going to be taking it offline and bringing it back. I could have sworn there was a rumor that said that they just weren't going to come back at all. They were just done with it. But if you remember when it first launched, like it was one of the hottest fighting games. It was at fucking Evo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They won it was a massive amount of money.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It was crazy how this all played out. I'm so glad it's coming back.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Glad.
But the biggest thing, but yeah, I guess the biggest thing though was the big worry for me was like, dude, it was 2 years. I mean, like after they shut it down, it was about 2 years for it that we didn't hear anything about it. Then 3 months ago, we get a video saying like, oh, we've been working hard at this, and we did a lot of things, like we switched to the Unreal Engine and stuff like that.
No, dude, I don't think it wasn't too. I think it was just last year, dude.
Well, no,
it was last before summer. They're like, we're taking this offline, and like I swore there was something that was like there was some reports saying that it wasn't coming back. They were done, and other reports being like, yeah, they're taking it offline. It's always been a beta. This was always the plan, even though I feel like there was a lot of confusion within that, and a lot of people did not realize, I being one of them, didn't realize it was something that was going to go offline and they were going to bring back. No, you might be right. Did you say 2022?
Yeah, it came out in 2022. It stopped at the end of the year of 2022.
Yep.
So, but you're right about the rumors that were happening when all that was coming. Yeah, because they were saying like, oh, okay, they got the because it felt like it was a money grab because they did a massive amount of microtransactions throughout this
I just spoke to
beta
someone that
process.
spent $200
on the
beta.
Yep.
I was like, that's insane.
Why
That's
would you
insane.
do that?
Yeah, exactly. And then
We didn't know
No
the
one
beta,
knew it was a beta.
yeah. And then on top of that, what was even crazier, like, because you're right, the rumors was like saying, okay, they were going to make an offline version that with all of the stuff completely unlocked and stuff. And then I was just like, wow, okay, so you basically decided to make this a quick money grab, and that, I mean, it is what it is at that point. But anyways,
I do want to answer a question. It does look like the Animaniacs are in there, and it does look like Brain. I don't know.
No, they're not there yet.
In a trailer on there's a photo, and it does show not Wacko Yakko Dot Wacko, and that shows a head of Brain. So it looks like they might be in the game. They're just not released yet.
It will be coming in the. It will definitely be coming in the game.
I don't think it'll be there on the 28th, but there's little promo heads of them.
IPs that they can pull from, which is so crazy to me. Even because, like, I stopped too. Like, I stopped before Rick and Morty actually came out. I never played with them. But it looks like they added more people, more things. Like, I'll at least check it out myself personally. Again, not really my genre of game per se, but like, this is a good family game.
Exactly.
It's a good game to just be able to play, and like hop on. Like, I don't feel the pressure of being like, I gotta get on, I gotta get my quest done, I gotta do my thing. Like, I'm not gonna again, maybe I will. And like, I don't know how. I think that this game, like acquiring characters, like new characters, that's another thing that I'll look at. Will that be something that they take the fighting game model and you have to pay to get these new characters?
Probably. That's how it normally is.
Is there a way to be able to earn them in-game currency with time? Because like, I'll put some time in to earn new characters, no problem.
I think you were able to get the characters like that in time as well. Like I think you were able to originally to use in-game currency to get these characters. I know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I don't blame you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of games that have come out.
No, totally. I totally agree. But like, I think the biggest thing about this is that I think the big deal is like, how are they going to like I that's why I'm really interested in wanting to try to play this on Tuesday. Like, I think that, like, to see how it's going to be. I don't think it's going to. I think you're right, Smitty, that it's definitely not my cup of tea usually either. But I think it's a perfect family game to mess around with it, and then just to say it's there and give you options and the choice and stuff. And I think no other place that would be better with Warner Brothers, because they have so many different IPs that they can go with, especially not even including their cartoon line of stuff, but they're mixing it in with the cartoon line. Like, they could get Freakazoid, they can get freaking the like Animaniacs, so Pinky and the Brain.
Well,
like we were saying,
Scyther said something about pausing it at the end of the trailer.
And I posted it on the Reddit. It shows the end, and you can see Yakko and Brain. I didn't see Wacko or Dot, but that doesn't mean, they're not.
Well, hold on.
There's no way that
right
they don't
at the
bring them
end.
in. There it is.
This is the end.
Hold on. I'm trying to, my thing is behind. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. This is the full roster
that's the roster that's in the game now. Yeah.
Now press play. It'll show the. Oh gosh, I don't know how to explain.
The logo?
Yes, it's in there, like on the main.
It just reset. It just reset to the beginning.
Oh shoot!
Okay. You're talking about the logo, like on PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry. I love Steven Universe.
Here's the Pinky and the Brain balloons.
So there's Pinky and Brain. So maybe they're alluding. I'm not sure.
I won't be surprised. Like I said, it's not a matter of if it's going to be in the game. It's going to be inevitable
because they're in the back. Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's just a matter, because I mean, dude, like, this is a game that can depending on how successful the community is going to be for this game. Like if people show up, they pay their money and they're doing it because it's a free to play game, then we're going to see how much maintenance or keep up there's going to be for the cast to be bigger and bigger and bigger. So like if anything, yeah, I mean, so like Sides were saying, it's probably coming soon because like it just fits. Like for them to not do that, it's kind of would be crazy, you know?
Right.
So yeah,
again,
I would give.
they could be, and like I'd love to see something. And even though we've heard in Helldivers 2, they're looking to slow down their releases of updates. They've been pretty on top of things. But I'd love to see something that's fully fleshed out. Them have a solid schedule of like releasing new characters. I want to see, what I really want to see is how they're going to monetize, what their plan is, their strategy is for that, how we as players are able to obtain characters and these new characters and stuff like that. I need to see, you know what I mean? Like if it's behind a paywall, I'll end up being less likely because it's not a game that I'm going to grind on. But I feel like this is a nice fill, especially for Smash characters.
Oh God, yes.
Or Smash players. Like this is an alternative for them with a huge list of IPs that they can pull from.
Not only that though too, but then also like, you know, the company will definitely back the game. I mean, like, you know, I mean, kind of like, you know, like they don't feel like they're fighting their own, that the community against the game that people are liking to play, you know, because like because I think this has really good potential and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this is going to go. All that I pray to God on is that just please don't fuck up with the microtransactions. I understand that the game needs I understand the game needs the microtransactions, but if you make it to a point where it's like you don't balance it, don't be super aggressive about it. Just please God, be very reasonable with the microtransactions, because that's the one thing that really kind of scares me when you with free to play games, is because like you don't know how long these things are going to last and how things are going to stay. But if you're ready. And you know, here's another thing though too that I kind of give them. Besides the fact I think the way that they implemented this initially was very kind of squirmy or shady. Besides the, you know, like you said, you had a friend that spent $200. I will agree that I like the fact that they didn't keep saying this is going to be early access. We're going to fix it. We're going to be fixing this along the way. Because that's the one thing that would really piss me off. Because like I think that like theoretically, because they changed the whole system of the game. Like they did, like it was originally running on I want to say it wasn't running on Unreal initially. I think it was running on whatever Epic uses. I forgot what it was called. Brain fart. But
Epic Epic is Unreal.
No,
are you talking about Unity?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Thank you. Unity, I think it was running on Unity before, and then it was having some issues. Then they switched over to Unreal, and so I definitely like the fact that they I definitely like the fact that they decided to say, you know what, we're going to take this thing offline completely. We know there was network issues. We need to fix all of that, and we just need to isolate and just focus on just fixing that stuff to make it the best as possible. And it took a while. It took about almost 2. It took about a good 2 years for it, and then for them to come back on it. So hopefully there's not going to be any excuses or anything like that. Hopefully the netcode's going to be good, and it just stays on top of like stability and like, you know, and consistency. So
Scyther said some good stuff in chat. He said each rift will have a sequence of battles or challenges around a particular theme, whether it's the Joker infiltrating the Batcave or Batman and Velma teaming up to decide who's the best detective. These themes will be organized around seasonal attunements, such as Chaos for the Clown Prince of Crime that is joining our cast in season 1. The same way every Multiversus battle is bubbling with character interactions, we wanted to make each rift uniquely Multiversus every season. And then he said, for players just getting their feet wet in Multiversus and those who may want some less heated competition, there's something new. The rifts, aka battles against computer-controlled opponents. So
PvE.
Yep.
I love that.
Okay. I definitely like that.
PvE with it as well.
They
is huge.
I kind of looking forward to seeing how PvE will work.
Yeah, because you like that's a difficult thing, especially like a game like this. You know what I mean? And you could take note Street Fighter 6, other fighting games that have campaigns, having something that you can do solo as well. say you don't have to, or say you don't want to go into a competitive, like, there's gonna be competitive fighting game online. It gives me something else I can do, a story that I can attach myself to with characters and what's going on in this. Something to keep me coming back and playing the game, and maybe going online or being comfortable going online with a certain character or whatever. I feel like it's strong. So like them coming back with this kind of stuff, legit. They reworked what they had. They said, we clearly have something that could be successful. Let's go back into the lab, make some changes. I'm pumped for it. I am pumped for it.
Yeah, so let's pray, dude. Like, I think the overall return of this, people are hoping this game is going to be good. I think people are thinking, and I know some people have already gotten access, like early access, to be playing it, and then there was like some people had feels for Jason already and things like that. So I really am, and Joker and stuff, but I don't think Agent Smith is officially out yet. But
the fact that Jason Voorhees is in this, didn't see it coming.
Isn't that crazy?
We got LeBron James.
Do you know what's gonna be crazy? Do you know how many oh shit moments are gonna be? Because God, dude, Warner Brothers in over 100 years. Can you imagine what they can put in this? If they said yes to if they said yes to Jason, I was like, holy crap! Like, oh, okay, so
I agree, Scyther. I talked to somebody on a video. They said that they had already put in $200 into the game.
That's crazy.
I said, I hope you get some sort of satisfaction from putting that much money into a game that was in beta, even though we didn't, as general public, really realize what was going on with that. You put money in. I hope you get that return.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? But the good news is, at least it was $200 that he can at least still say that he spent, and he can actually play his game. So, true. So there you go. So but anyways, so what's going to come? So Lex, I just can't wait to see it, to mess around with
stoked.
it. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good one. So we'll see. And like I said, good competition, good competition for Smash. I mean, even though it doesn't play nowhere near like Smash, but it is a Smash.
I like because I'm awful at Smash.
Yeah, I am too. I didn't even know. I bought it and then I sold it. But I sold it was funny. I bought the game originally because of FOMO, and then I played it and I'm like, who am I kidding? I sold it back. I sold it to a friend. And
oh gosh. I've only ever played it at parties, and granted the TVs are always small. I'm like, I can't see. I don't even know who I am. Who am I? Who am I playing? What am I doing? What is it? What's happening? I don't know. Who knows?
I know the full cast of Smash. The only character I played was Luigi. So
nice.
I'm good. So, but anyways, good topic. Good topic, Lex. Thank you. As for me, my topic is something really cool. I don't know if you've ever experienced it or if you've ever been, but I was Nintendo is finally branching out their Nintendo store. They're officially coming out with the new Nintendo store. So like now for Nintendo, the only Nintendo store for the longest of time was in New York. So it has been it's been in New York next to Rockefeller Center forever on here. And if you ever go, or if you ever live in New York, then I would suggest going to New York. Take the Mecca to New York and go to the Nintendo store in New York. It's a wonderful place. It's definitely a great place to go to. Right next to the Lego store too, or close to the Lego store. And this place had it was like a built-in museum. It was 2 floors and stuff. They had the famous melted Game Boy that still actively worked. That was from the Gulf War.
Really?
Yeah. Like they put a battery and then they turned it on, and they're showing this how durable a Nintendo Game Boy was back in the day. It's like, so you just see like literally like I swear I shit you not, go if you ever go on Google, type in Gulf War Game Boy. It was like that was like one of the things that that you'd see, and you'd be like, wow, this thing looks like it has seen some stuff. So so finally Nintendo has officially announced that they're going to be having a second store on the West Coast. So Nintendo San Francisco is going to be a thing. It's going to be happening. It's going to be coming in 2025 next year. So there is going to be I am definitely really glad about this, because I think going to the Nintendo store as a nerd, very fun experience. You have to go to it yourself, go to it and experience it. And and I think that when the store opens up, I think I'm going to go to it myself too, because this is going to be a really cool one. So this was Nintendo's official announcement, saying that Nintendo of America today announced plans to open an official store in San Francisco iconic Union Square, providing a way for a wide range of visitors from near and far to experience the world of Nintendo, its products and its products and characters. The store, called Nintendo San Francisco, will open 2025 as a second official location to the U.S., joining the store in New York City. Please stay tuned for more information as the new store opening approaches. So, two things. First thing, perfect timing, because I think that, could you imagine that if this store opens up when the Switch 2 comes out at the same time? Next year around that time, and
that'd be crazy.
They have a different kind of deal for that. So you finally saw the Game Boy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that Game Boy is like the Game Boy's seen things, and it still works. Yeah, and keep in mind now, I mean, this thing's that came out in 90, 91 or whatever when that happened, and it still freaking works. It's amazing. So if this store opens up next year when the next gen system happens there, and now there's going to be a place where on the West Coast side, now there's going to have events, different kinds of things, different kinds of Pokemon, because I mean one of the biggest things in San Francisco still is surprisingly is Pokemon, the GPS game,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, thank you. Yeah, Pokemon Go, in San Francisco. So they could be doing a lot of crazy stuff with this kind of stuff thing. So I think that this is a really great opportunity to a good move for them to be doing it. Now, the downside for me is that it's in San Francisco. San Francisco is completely it's overpacked already, and just to say, and then and super expensive and inflated and stuff like that.
I've never been. That's what I was saying, dude. I was thinking, that, both
You've
New
never
York
been to San
and
Francisco? Oh, it's
I
so
haven't,
cool.
no.
San Francisco's a nice place to visit.
Submarine. It's great.
San Francisco's a great place to visit.
Oh, they're so fun.
Yeah,
There's
it's a
little
really
I
good
don't like
spot.
the California has too much traffic.
Yeah, well, San Francisco is going to be worse, dude. I think San
That's
Francisco is the
annoying,
worst.
I mean.
Yeah. And then even people who live in San Francisco says that the location where this is going to be is going to be not necessarily ghetto, but it needs work, a lot of work.
Oh.
So they're worried. So one of the big things is probably going to be theft there too. So I don't know if this was a good move for them to be in San Francisco per se. I'm surprised they didn't do Los Angeles or San Diego. San Diego would have been perfect in my opinion. But I'm good with that. Yeah, but beggars can't be choosers. Nintendo has to have a reason for it at this point. So who knows? But yeah, so I kind of want to get your thoughts.
I hear even the hills have hills.
It does. He's not lying. It technically
dude,
does.
I have not been to San Francisco.
Do you remember?
Ever.
I don't know if you ever seen the movies, but do you remember that there's a hill that's going downwards, but then there's also it's a slalom. It zigzags left and right.
Yeah. I didn't know that the official word for that was slalom.
Slalom. Yeah, the
What?
sport in
Sounds right.
The sport in snow, in skiing, when you're going left and right behind the flags,
Yeah.
A slalom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right.
That is the right word. Oh my god.
I don't know, because I know that they also isn't Nintendo of America in Seattle?
The official Nintendo, the official offices of Nintendo in America is in Seattle. Is in
so
Redmond.
It makes sense that they put together a West Coast thing. The tough part though is those cities are expensive already. So for me to go to that city and be like, I've got something saved up to go to this Nintendo store and be an asshole, because I can't go there and be like, let me get a keychain.
Oh, you're going to
what I mean? Like,
you're going to New York. That's right, dude. If you go to New York, are you going to Manhattan? Are you going to go? Are you going to Manhattan, or do you know where in New York you're going?
We'll be out in the Brooklyn area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. There might be something that we plan or go into the city.
Yeah. Well, you're not that far away from Manhattan and from Brooklyn.
Yeah, no. I've literally walked the Brooklyn Bridge from Manhattan.
Oh God.
At sunrise.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gotta be
sounds
pretty,
awesome, actually.
Like,
it was awesome. It was awesome.
I might do that.
Thank you, Blue Spear. Weirdly, I know that word, and he is correct. See, that's a good one. It's like,
wait,
so
what?
That's what it says inside the chat. Weirdly, I know that word, and he is correct. So Blue Spear has my back on that. So thank you. It's Slalom.
The skiing thing?
Yes.
Oh,
How do you say
believe
it?
you, dude. Like, I don't know.
What?
How do you say the word?
Slalom.
Slalom. Okay.
Yeah. SLALOM.
Interesting.
Yeah,
slalom? You mean slalom?
Well,
That's why I was like, what is he talking about? You're saying it silly. That's why I was like, no, that's not right. The slalom.
Okay.
Potato.
Potato.
You like to.
Sure.
Tomato.
Like, it's cool to see that they can do that stuff, but like, man, those are some expensive ass cities.
Yeah.
To be
I'm saying it funny.
having an official. Like, I could see one being like, I'm kind of surprised too. Like, I could see one being like in Chicago or something like that. As well. It makes sense so that there's one on the West Coast as well.
But here's the thing:
headquarters for Nintendo of America's West Coast.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Been a grip.
How long has okay? When did the Nintendo store open in New York? That's
Switch 2's coming out soon, baby.
I mean, hold on. Let me see.
This is purely a move for the Switch 2.
Nintendo.
Because you're right.
You think so?
It doesn't make sense otherwise. Why would they just randomly be like, you know what? It's been hella years, but we're gonna open up a new store in San Francisco by spring of next year, I believe, something like that. That's pretty ambitious. And I don't know how San Francisco works, but construction wise, they make things out here pretty quickly. But like, I don't know what that looks like in a city like that.
That's a good question.
Place seems packed.
That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, so apparently the New York store has been around since May of 2005. So that's been out for almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years in the next year.
Insane.
And now they're deciding, okay, we're going to make a secondary store. It's like, oh man, dude. It's I mean, you know what? I'm glad it's closer to me to go to San Francisco than it is to go to New York.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's probably going to be more expensive because of everything else, but everything else though, I think it's going to be something in an experience that I think that an equal experience. And then what people don't know, the store in Redmond, there is a Nintendo store in Redmond. It's just not customer available for the public for the most part at the Nintendo store. It's for the employees.
What does that even mean?
It means that it's for the employees that work there, like, because there's two different kinds of groups that are there. There's people. They
Nintendo. Have a store for employees that work at the store.
Yeah. Oh no, the store. There's a store for employees of Nintendo, because that's Nintendo America's headquarters. So the employees of Nintendo can go and buy stuff like that they could possibly get at the Nintendo store in New York, in Seattle.
That's insane.
I mean, that's how big they are.
They just have a whole ass store for the employees.
Yep, they could do that. That's what it is.
You said there's only one in New York.
Redmond. Yeah,
but yeah, you're right. The one in Seattle, you can't walk into. It's just for employees.
It's just for employees. I know, because I went to I know, because like I knew people that worked at Nintendo, and I went to that store myself, and it's like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah,
so
and
I
I was
can
just
bring
like,
in guests?
They can bring in guests and stuff, but they have to, at the time it was it wasn't like super, like there was a discount, but it wasn't like, like jaw-droppingly low.
Ridiculous,
you
right.
know?
Like
Yeah.
5%, bitch.
I know, right? That's wrong. I mean,
And it comes out of your
honestly
old
don't.
paycheck.
Yeah, I honestly don't
It's
know
coming
because he
directly out of
paid.
your paycheck.
Yeah, I honestly don't know because he paid for everything on it. I think it was like, but I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
But
damn,
I got
dude.
some,
So,
I got some
alright.
exclusive stuff at the time, so it was pretty
So
cool.
we're getting insights into that as well. How do we
Insider
impress
info.
Davis?
How do you impress
You
me?
get some.
Oh,
You gotta
easy.
get some
Give me
exclusive shit.
no. Give me a freaking alpha key for Marvel Rivals, and we'll call it a deal. That would have been fine. Then done. I don't need anything.
Checkmate.
Anything exact like extravagant. I just wanted to play Marvel Rivals, but they couldn't do it. Yeah, that would have been fine. Perfect. Oh, but anyways.
That's
So-
Sorry,
crazy.
buddy.
Yeah, so 2025 coming Nintendo Store coming in 2025. Let's see where it's gonna go. Slalom. Are y'all happy? Jesus.
You think slalom? Yeah, it was a downward slalom. I was like, no, I know all the winter sports because as a child, my mom was like, you're going to be in the Olympics. I was like, I
What's
don't
the
know.
name of the Olympics of where you're on skis and you're shooting?
Oh, that has a funny
Skeet
name.
shooting.
I don't know. You would think
That's
so,
a nice one. Yeah.
but I don't think that's it.
It's
Hold
weird
on.
because like you're not like moving fast. You're just kind of like using the skis to kind of keep yourself and the sticks to keep yourself grounded, and you're kind of slowly going, and then you stop, you shoot something, and then you keep on going. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever
crazy.
seen.
Yeah,
You know?
That's crazy.
They're
That's
on
I
flat
mean,
snow.
Yeah,
It's called the biathlon.
that's a biathlon.
yeah.
The winter
So- I
was like, there's
sport
multiple
combines
events
cross-country
in that
skiing and
thing.
rifle shooting. It
Oh.
is treated as a race.
It's crazy.
Yep,
Yeah. Get their
Yeah.
cross country skiing.
biathlon.
Is
There
it
you
cross country ski? Okay, so there's
Yeah.
a one point in time when
Because
you're
there's
cross
more
country
than
skiing.
just the shooting,
Mhm.
dude.
Okay,
go. You're
Because the time when-
That's why they're shooting in skis, dude.
I'm just
And
thinking
there's
of
only one bullet at a time in those rifles. So if they miss, they gotta
Like you
reload.
gotta, yeah.
I'm
Watching
just thinking to
someone give
myself.
up halfway is so sad.
I
Like,
saw
oh,
that.
God.
I saw that on TV, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing?
Right?
What the hell am I watching? That is called Frontier Living, my friend.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Frontier Living.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ski shoot, torture James Bond, ski shoot.
Yes. Drag him behind you.
That is hilarious. That's exactly what it is, I mean, it's like,
Mhm.
Jesus. Okay, but anyways. Smitty, it is you're up at
Me.
that. Why don't you close this off
Awesome.
with your bring in?
Yo, big W
Hmm?
over in the UK. We talked about the EU here a few months ago, back in March, I want to say.
Mhm.
They passed a Digital Markets Act. Well, the EU has, the UK has passed their version of essentially the Digital Markets Act. Same type of thing. It's called the Digital Markets Competition and Consumers Bill. Number one, there's a couple important things here. They're about to extinguish their parliament, so they try to rush in as many bills as possible. This essentially is going to be a huge W for Epic Games and other platforms because it allows side loading into Apple iOS devices. Fortnite back on Apple. Let's go. First the EU, now the UK. And remember, Europe typically is the countries that you want to look at as an example in terms of like regulations and things like that are happening digitally. It usually comes out there first, and then it kind of spreads from there. This is going to be huge. The implications of it, again, like I said, Epic Games, Fortnite, they'll be able to have not only their own stores, but those games are going to be back on those platforms as well, unless Apple gets petty like they tried to do when the EU passed it with the DMA originally. But, the UK has done it as well. This is absolutely huge, especially if you're over there I don't know when this will take effect per
Probably.
se. I don't
mhm.
have the exact date. I
Well,
would say probably within the next couple months.
hold on for a
It'll
second.
be
Just had a quick
yes.
question for you. I just want to make
Mhm.
sure because I want to make sure I'm understanding this. But so are you saying that whatever this bill that they did pass is going to allow Epic Games to come back like on Apple iOS, but not use Apple like specific iOS for their pay that they have to go through Apple to get paid? They can make their own or whatever, and it'll be
Right.
good. Okay.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes. So
Okay. Cool.
so like this is a little more I would say robust than the Digital Markets Act that the
Mhm.
EU passed. This goes beyond just video games and stuff like that. There's
Oh.
more to it, but I'm just focused on the fact that there basically is an anti-consumer laws and what's going on with Apple. They're going to be allowing other people. So obviously it's going to affect more than just Epic Games, but essentially what it's saying is that third party companies can have their own store on there separate of Apple iOS and what they offer. So this is obviously going to affect Microsoft, Google, all
Mhm.
that stuff. So huge win, obviously, for Epic Games, Fortnite players. This will be coming back. That stuff will be coming back. Again, when the DMA originally happened, Apple got a little petty about it
Hmm.
and they denied developers and like it was weird things got figured out in terms of that, but this is huge for the folks over in Europe, and I think the implications in terms of what might be changed here in the US as well. Because remember, this is the same battle that has happened here in the States, and Epic actually lost the case to the Apple here or to Apple here in the United States. So I don't know what kind of effect or whatever it'll have or happen over here, but this is huge news, huge W for Epic Games and a ton of other people, I'm sure, that are trying to be or have their stores on iOS store without or within iOS devices without having to pay the fees and things like that
Mhm.
that Apple has set up. It's huge.
No, I mean, well, first off, I mean, I know, like, I mean, this is definitely above my pay grade, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of keep up with a lot of this. But I know for a fact, but I do remember the one fact is that yeah, Apple was hella petty when all this was coming, was going down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
not only that, they're being sued by the US government currently too for basically monopolizing and scamming all of us, making us believe that it's the best of the best when really
But
it's
Epic
violating
lost.
antitrust laws.
yeah, but it's
Epic
not.
lost though.
I
They
They did.
lost
know,
the
but
battle
the
with them
US
here.
government's now suing them.
But
So
like
Yeah.
how, but like that's kind of funny though, because that's the weird thing about it is that like the competition for like iOS specifically, like this is like a conversation that was created because Apple made it. I mean, that's what's kind of
Right.
weird, because like to
Right.
say that they're going to be suing because of they're the
they
best
were
of the
the
best is because
innovators.
they were the first of them that started it, and then now and then
Right.
and it's now it's gotten to a point that they outgrew the company. But like, however,
Yeah.
the problem I'm seeing on this is the level of greed that Apple has been doing and has been placing over the everybody, like everybody. It wasn't even like
This
it's
is
not like you're saying,
proprietary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Apple is like the Sony of
Yeah, because like I don't know if folks know this. When you really think about it, you know who has the patent for CDs and DVDs and stuff? Sony does. That's Sony's a freaking idea. So even if it's not a Sony product, you're paying something from Sony because you're
Correct.
using their stuff like that. So like Blu-rays, DVDs, all that stuff is Sony and things like that. People don't even
Right.
really know. Yeah. So like it's the same kind of situation with Apple. Is like Apple wants to have their pocket in for the money for everything that you do that's digital.
Right.
And I think that and it's not really I mean, and of course, I mean, don't get me wrong, the execution of Epic Games doing what they did to kind of make this a case, like a big case, was also pretty douchey too, in a way, though, too. So
hella petty.
Yeah. So all, yeah.
Up.
Yeah, but on all cases, like on how all this was, it was really dirty. Everything was really, really dirty on how all of it kind of came into play in the mix of it. So there wasn't like no true champion of this kind of fight, is what I'm saying. But but I'm just saying that overall,
like we win.
Right.
Yes, yeah, I guess you're right. The consumer definitely does win. Hopefully, we'll see a lesser discount of this kind of thing when it comes to it, but like. And you're right, like, I mean, it's in the EU now, but usually when something like this is happening over there, it does somehow find its way over here. So we'll see what it is. But I mean, yeah, I mean, this is quite interesting what's going on over there.
And last little tidbit, if you guys didn't know, so the U.S. government is suing them. The complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey alleges that Apple illegally maintains a monopoly over smartphones by selectively imposing contractual restrictions on and withholding critical access points from developers. Apple undermines apps, products, and services that would otherwise make users less reliant on the iPhone, promote interoperability, and lower costs for consumers and developers. Apple exercises its monopoly power to extract more money from consumers, developers, content creators, artists, publishers, small businesses, and merchants, among others. Through this monopolization lawsuit, the Justice Department and state attorney generals are seeking relief to restore competition to these vital markets on behalf of the American public. So if that helps anybody understand, there you go.
Which is fantastic. I'm glad that they are because like it is hella anti-competitive to allow other people to and then we saw over when the EU passed it here in March, we saw them get petty.
Yep.
And be like, well, we're just gonna block the development.
Yeah.
That was that. It's like, wait, you're gonna do what?
We know they have a delocked ass game.
Right.
Like, what are you saying, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are jerks, man.
Look what I have. No. Sorry, that's
hold up.
Right.
It's really weird. Like, I mean, well, like, and it's kind of funny because I mean, I know that I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that the reason why Apple's fighting is like this is like their primary core of putting it like everything is going through, and but like at the same time it's just like, come on guys, like you should at least at this point, like if you're going to be fighting this aggressively for the level of power that you're going to have when you know that it's going to eventually slip regardless, there should have been like a middle ground that y'all should have kind of gone through or something.
They thought
like
they had enough people in government to keep it out, and clearly they didn't. Again, the fact that Epic Games threw on that, like basically they made a version of that old ass Apple. Wasn't it an Apple commercial?
Yes.
With Fortnite, like a Fortnite banana.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yo.
I remember that. That was
that video was like, fuck the power. That's exactly what it said. And I was like,
so impactful.
Fuck them up.
Yeah.
With my goddamn Apple iPhone. Shush.
Was so impactful.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is incredibly crazy.
But that's the thing, though, like, and that's the thing that we know, we learn. Like, the governments have not been, when it comes to the internet and stuff like that. Like, they're only now, and they don't even understand what the hell's going on there. They're just like trying to throw out shit because, like, I don't know, Sally over there is upset about something. I'm gonna back that cause. I have no idea what.
Have these senators and Congress people, if you ever listen in when it's like internet stuff that they're having to discuss that day,
they have no idea.
They will have AOC essentially explain to them what it means, what's going on. They're like,
crazy.
Oh, I don't like that. Well, okay, you don't use it. Don't worry about it.
That's where it's like, Jesus Christ. That's where, and that says a lot though too. I mean, like that's
if you look at the whole trying to ban TikTok thing,
dude, it's all
that is like
bullshit.
One of the most anti-American things that they could possibly do. I feel like if and don't get me wrong, dude, because I do all kinds of hella illegal shit or whatever. But like to say a business, because that's one thing that they're huge on, businesses having the freedom to do what they want. Now what's the problem?
No.
Nah, son. Y'all want that algorithm.
Let's get info.
Y'all want ByteDance. You gotta separate. Like, it's crazy.
Dude.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Like, it's people trying to govern things that they don't understand. It's how I feel, at least here in the States.
But then again, I think the biggest fear that it's also a China, but yeah, you know what I think though? I think they're more afraid of the fact that it's a Chinese business.
So
However, they're trying to say that the only way that they would be able to do business is if they were able to sell their American branch to someone else that was locally here to for them to do it. So they're trying to force the sale of TikTok of America.
Which seems
freedom
like
of
it should be
speech,
an illegal thing. And what stops them? If you can do that there, what stops you from doing that to other businesses?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Not that many scissors.
Yeah.
But
Voodoo.
What stops them?
Voodoo Ranger is the best drink ever.
Voodoo, baby.
You know what's actually kind of funny though too? Like the more you're drinking, the more distorted you're getting.
I can see this chain thing. That's your that's your last one. Bud.
Yeah.
You should be your last one.
I don't know. So we can close.
No, that's just my camera. Like,
no, I can see your face slowly, just like.
Well, no, it's like the time when y'all making fun of me when I was like 8-bit Davis, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, why am like this is not a me thing. Like
Twitch, it looks fine. It looks fine. It looks like the YouTube is not.
Yeah, YouTube look like it's actually. It's
I was like YouTube looks like shit. I'm looking on Twitch. It looks like shit on Twitch too. Like, what happened to the quality? I am 8-bit.
Well,
I am
good topics, everybody.
Yeah. So, but guys,
around too much.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah. But folks. Thank you for listening to episode number 220 of the CFG Game Cast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. We will be back again next week with a whole new series of different kinds of topics and discussions and stuff. But if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We release it on all podcast services in the beginning of each and every week. So there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Yeah, guys, be sure to also check out our main website, confixgeeks.com, and as always, it goes a long way. Give us a like on the podcast as well. Comment. We love to look at the comments and stuff on whatever we're talking about, and definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, the CFG channel. So once again, this is Davis, Lex, and Smitty signing out. Y'all, take it easy.
Bye.